Hey everyone, Dr. Mark Leonard here, the Happiness Dude, founder of the Happiness Breakthrough. I'm continuing on this journey of action. And if you remember, the past few days I've been talking about the power of being in action as a way and a mechanism to achieve your biggest goals. And remember, the very first thing we talked about is always moving, how important it is to be physically and mentally active and constantly going. We're going to talk about confidence today and the importance of confidence. But just to wrap this up so that you know the rest of the acronym here, T is for try, to make sure that you keep trying new things. I is investigate what's working, what isn't, and how you can make adjustments. O, being open to just really that idea of I'm not a finished work and I'm still moving and improving. And then finally, N for never ever quit. So today for action, we're actually going to talk about confidence and how important is it to have confidence. You know, it's amazing to watch athletes, right, as they prepare for battle. They prepare for the dribble, they prepare for the shot, they prepare to go down the hill, they prepare in so many different ways. And one of the things that they really prepare is their mind, in really getting their mind engaged in how to be even more confident. And what I want to share with you is actually from a book called The Fearless Mind by Dr. Craig L. Wow, I can say his name, Craig L. Manning. See, I'm confident enough to make a mistake live on here and be okay sharing it with you. So let's talk about the 5 different stages of confidence and find out where are you in this spectrum. The first is arrogance. It's that whole idea of I'm good, you stink, right? And we all know when someone is arrogant, when they walk in, they become demeaning and they say things that are hurtful, they're prideful, and it's really all about them being better than everyone else. Yeah, I've seen this in a lot of sales organizations, especially at their annual sales meetings, where they get up with this big bravado and they talk about how they are better than everyone else. And that is not confidence. In fact, it is different than cockiness. Cockiness is this idea that I'm good and I'm going to tell everyone. Now, truth be told, that's not a bad thing. It's not the best thing, but it's not a bad thing. If you're being cocky and you're good, you know how to conjure up that confidence in yourself. The problem becomes where it rubs people wrong is when they are sharing it and it comes across as bravado, right? It comes across as not that they're better than everyone, but they're always talking about how great they are, and not in a comparison, but they're just always talking about themselves. They're so close to being towards that true confidence, a true confidence of I'm good. And by the way, it's okay to be good. In fact, I would say that's what we all strive to be, right? We strive to be good. We just don't want to be arrogant where we're putting other people down. We don't want to be cocky where we feel that they're the gift and they're telling everyone about it, but it's okay to be good. Ways to develop confidence is practice. Practice over and over and over again the skills that will actually move the needle. For instance, my daughters are soccer players. So, of course, I always have great soccer stories. You know, when we were meeting with different college coaches, one of the things that just really stuck out with me is that this coach would say, hey, I want you to be really confident with the ball. Go outside and get 100 touches with the ball every single day. The athlete who touches the ball more has more confidence around it. Just like a recipe, right? The more you practice and cook and do something with a recipe, the more it builds confidence. Sales. I work a lot with sales teams. Well, one way to build your confidence is to go out, and it's okay to suck. I'm going to give you permission to suck, and this is the reason why. You need to stop comparing yourself to all of their successes and your beginning. See, most people are not afraid to fail. They're afraid to start small. Let that sink in for a minute, because what they're really saying is that I'm not very good, right? I'm not good enough, and I don't know how to build it up and be more. So when you become passive, you become, I'm not good enough. And you're comparing yourself. See, as soon as you begin to compare, it's going to degenerate. It's going to bring down your confidence level. And then finally, that last one of pessimism, and we, these are the Debbie Downers, right? These are the depressed Daves. I don't know. I'm just coming up with things. These are the people that when you get around them, you just feel like they're sucking the life out of you, like they're the dementors, right? You're so good. I'm so terrible. And soon you're like, I just don't feel like being around that type of mentality. That's because we are meant to be confident. To build confidence today, one thing that you could do is ask yourself, what are three things that I can do today that will give me knowledge, skill, or ability? What are three things I can do today? Maybe it's I need to go live more often, or it's read a book about sales, or maybe it is, I don't know how to write that email, but I'm going to practice writing. Or the one that I love working with people is when they're learning to go live and they're using their phone. There's my wife using their phone. And they get very nervous going live. A great way to practice: FaceTime your sister, FaceTime your friend, FaceTime your brother, FaceTime somebody, and get used to that interaction looking into the phone. And soon you're going to build confidence because you're practicing it. Hey, those are the things that we really, really do in our coaching programs, is help give you those skills. So what I'm offering is a free goal strategy session. I want to help you build your confidence. And we could even talk about clarity or confidence or energy or productivity or what it is that you need to help move that needle. If that's something that you're interested in, and I know it's going to be helpful. And here's the reason why. I just had an amazing free goal strategy session with someone who said, I've been watching you for years and I've been hesitant to reach out. Do you know, at the end of that free call, that person walked away with the confidence to feel like they could take on their day, that confidence to feel like they can do and perform well in their next communication, and to go be the very best dad that they could possibly be for their kids. Because isn't that the most important thing, is being at your best at all times? Well, that's what we do in our goal strategy session. So if you're interested in that, I encourage you, go down below, register for that, because I know it will have a great impact on you. In 60 minutes, we can give you some skills, some tools, some knowledge, some abilities that are going to help build your confidence. Because isn't that what we all need? We need to feel that confidence, to feel that fire, to feel that excitement, and go take on our biggest dreams. I can't wait to chat with you later. Thanks, everyone.